Why have I not made this sooner? I've only just realised. This video is about my biggest tips for solo travelling. Sorry I haven't done it sooner. I can only apologise. Do you know what I mean? Would it be a video if I didn't say, do you know what I mean? One big tip. Make copies of your passport, your ID, and have them on you in your backpack, physical copies. I always go a little step further and I take a picture of my passport and my ID and I send it to family members on WhatsApp so that I can easily access it on WhatsApp message just by clicking docs and links. Memorise at least one person's mobile number. So for me, I've always known my dad's mobile number off by heart. This is my biggest tip. Get a travel journal, because when you're 85, okay, and you're in the retirement village and you're reading stories of how you were wild and young and free and having a boyfriend in every single country or girlfriend in every single country, who's going to be the most popular in the retirement village? You are. Yeah, who's going to have the most stories? You are. Think about that. Also, I forget what happened last week, so there's that as well. I'm actually not taking my own bit of advice, and that is get packing cubes. There is nothing worse than trying to find something and your stuff is everywhere. Like, you only live out of one backpack anyway. Make your life as easy as possible. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. 2023. Which brings me on to my next tip about backpacks. So I'm actually going to show you my backpack. Get a backpack that opens like a suitcase. So this opens all the way up. There is nothing worse than having a little hole and you're trying to find your bikini top. Now, if you have an iPhone, you can have Find My iPhone, that your family can obviously always check your live location. If you don't, there's an app called Live 360. Your family and friends can just always track your live location rather than sending them a message all the time. I'm here, I'm okay, I'm here. They can just track your live location. That used to do my head in. I used to have to do that as well. And when you're traveling for a long time, this isn't even coming out. Do you remember these little roll-ons when you were a kid? Download that, save a life. Ooh, you have to get this app. It's called Maps.me. I'll link it below as well. So basically, if you're going to a new country, let's just say, for example, you're going to Spain, you can download the whole of Spain when you're connected to Wi-Fi, so that when you're actually in Spain and you don't even have signal, let alone data or Wi-Fi, like if you're really in a bad situation, you can still use that map as if you were connected to Wi-Fi. The whole thing is downloaded. Let me tell you, this app literally saved my life in Southeast Asia many a times. Leave your expensive things at home. Leave your Cartier rings and your Louis Vuitton bags at home, girls, okay? You can buy fake out there anyway. It's just not worth it. Anything sentimental, you'd be surprised how many things go missing or just you end up losing stuff. I wouldn't say you get robbed, to be honest. It's not like that in hostels where other backpackers are taking your stuff. That's not what I mean. Although that does happen, it's not as often as people make out. Like, I've never known anyone to get robbed, and I've been backpacking, staying in hostels for 5 years. Maybe I'm just lucky. Lucky girl syndrome. Anyway. But yeah, rings and stuff like that. I took bare minimum jewellery. I bought this in when I was in Mexico. I'm still wearing it. That's pretty much jewellery wise. That's all I wear. I did wear a little bangle that family got me, but that was literally it. Lie. Be a liar. Come and join me. But no, don't be like, oh yeah, I'm here alone. Like, don't be an oversharer when it comes to your safety. Lie if you have to. Oh, my boyfriend's just in the toilet. Oh, I'm with the girls, but they're still getting ready. They'll be down soon. If you feel your gut instinct, you know, trust it. Please start trusting your gut instinct. The padlocks for your bags and for the lockers in hostels, try and get the padlocks with a digit on it, like 4 digits, rather than the little tiny keys, because let me tell you, those little tiny keys grow legs and leave, and you'll never see that key again. Don't make mistakes I did. I'm going to show you my tripod, but I'm using it right now. But take a tripod, especially the solo travel girls. Obviously this is solo travel tips, but anyway. And don't care what you look like. Do you know these people? No. Do you care what they think? Are you going to get a nice picture in this location ever again? I doubt it. Take the picture. This one's a tip on how to make friends. Start inviting people places. I'm going for a coffee. Do you want to come? Or I'm just popping down the shop. Anyone want to come to the shop? Anyone need anything from the shop? Like, just make small talk. Trust me, don't overthink about making friends, and don't worry. It will happen naturally for you. Always make eye contact. Say hello, how are you? Ask questions. Be genuinely interested in people. Be like, like you want to be their friend, you know, and it will happen naturally. Invite them out for drinks, invite them out for walks, like, oh, I'm going to go and see this museum, or I'm going to go and see this, do you want to come? Be that girl. Always take a backup card in the form of bank card or travel card or something like that. Always have a backup. I usually always travel with 2, if not 3 cards, just in case. You'd be surprised how many ATMs just decide to swallow your card and never to be seen again. Try not to overplan. Overplan and overbook. Don't do that. For 2 reasons. 1, you might change your mind on where you're going. And then if you've already planned everything, you're going to lose a hell of a lot of money. Where you're going to make so many new friends as well, you might decide you want to travel with them or do whatever it is that they're doing. So try to be flexible. Try not to book too much in advance. Oh, my biggest tip of all. This is my problem. Sometimes I'm so like, obviously, that I don't realise it's not apparent to everybody else. So I really do apologise for that. Sometimes my mind is like not thinking about from other people's point of view. But my biggest tip, stay in hostels. That should be number 1. That should be at the beginning of the video. Stay in hostels. They are your quickest and easiest direct route to making friends and meeting people. I probably won't even stay in hotels now. I enjoy hostels that much. They're absolutely brilliant. It's not 1964 where they're scaggy and disgusting and dangerous. And it's not really a hostel. It's actually just someone's basement. Not that that actually happened, I don't know. But yeah, stay in hostels 100%. Oh, it's actually coming out now. Yay! I just need a little bit of a shakeroo. Hey, now I'm off to go and record my very first guest appearance on a podcast. Talk about nervous. I'm used to filming myself and no one's ever filmed me before. I'm like... So yeah, don't worry about nerves, it's just one of those things. Anyway, ciao for now. Like and subscribe. If you don't want to like, just subscribe. And if you don't want to subscribe, just like. And if you don't want to do either, that's absolutely fine.